going on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everybody who's watching this video? I told you all that I was going to do a surprise video, kind of like a reveal video, right? Most of y'all know that I do music. Most of y'all know that I do, you know what I'm saying? I do YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a TikToker. Well, I kind of retired from TikTok. But I told you all that I was going to post a video. I was going to make a video. Kind of like, explaining the music, the new music that I'm working on. I'm working on a new album. You know what I'm saying? Give it up. I'm working on a new album, man. The new album is about to drop this summer. It's called Emotions. This is the album cover for Emotions. Right there, wherever it's going to be. And I wanted to explain the cover. It's called Emotions. We all deal with emotions, right? We all deal with emotions, whether sadness, happiness, anxiety, depression, loneliness. We all deal with different types of emotions. And I wanted to express those emotions through a project. It's been at least going on 7 years since I've dropped a project, a long time. And I've been through a lot since then. I battled with so many different emotions, man. So many, things mentally, spiritually, a lot of things, I've struggled with loss, even if it's loss of myself. I've lost a lot of mentors, a lot of family members, people who meant the world to me. And you'll be able to hear those things through my music in this album. And I really want this album to create a movement where people can not only feel good while they're listening to it, but also heal while they're listening to it, but also have a clearer and better understanding of who I am as a person. And so to give a brief description of the album cover, as you see while you're looking at the album cover, and I'll bring it back up, you see me. You see a lot of things surrounding me. You see the tear on my face. The tear represents me expressing my emotions, but not express. It's like a tear shedding, like I'm shedding a tear, showing that I have, like, there's so much going on inside where I can't even express it. You see a straight face, but shedding a tear at the same time. You see birds in the background, and that expresses freedom. You see the butterflies on my hat, which express change. We all start at a caterpillar, right, in the first stage. And I was talking to my bro Benji, and we was talking about that, just the transformation from it's the dryer in the background, but you go from a caterpillar to a butterfly, or you either go from a caterpillar to a moth. It's kind of like you make the choice of which route you want to go, and I chose to be that butterfly, to make that change. And that's what that explains. That's what that expresses. You have the snake around my neck, and we've all dealt with snakes around our neck, or snakes behind us talking about us. That is what the snake represents. Me, this distraction, it represents distractions, temptations, all of those things wrapped in one. You have the hands right there. Those are the demons that we tend to deal with every single day, right? We deal with different demons every day, whether it's addiction, whatever you're going through, depression, suicide, all those different demons that we deal with, pornography, all these things. Those hands are reaching out and trying to pull me back from where I'm trying to get out of, right? Or trying to get away from. Those are the demons that I battle every day, trying to pull me back in. You also, then you have the light, and most people skip that part. They didn't see that part. You see the light that I'm looking at, and through all of those things that I'm going through or have been through, my main focus is the light. And that's what I seek every single day. That's what I'm trying to get to. Despite everything around me, my tunnel vision is straight on God. That's my main focus. And that's what emotion's about. Is that despite all of my emotions that I've been dealing with, my focus is still on the light, right? So that's not only one of the surprises that I had. I'm dropping the album in the summertime, and I plan on also having a listening party in the summer, and it's going to be crazy, I promise you. My other announcement is that most of you have known me for a long time. Most of y'all know me as J.A. Most of y'all know me as Caso. I've had that name for a long time, and most people would call me Caso and this and that. I'm like, like, and it would frustrate me. It would frustrate me when people would mess up my name. And the reason why I came up with that name is like, most of y'all know who Picasso is, and I came up with Caso is because I wanted to, when people hear me, when I write music and when I write a story, when I wanted to paint that picture for them. And I've had that name for a long time, and I believe I've done those things. But I wanted to, the surprise is, and the reveal is, I'm making a change to my name. I started making music a long time ago. Man, probably back before 2006, actually. And most of y'all might know, for all my Pittsburgh people, I don't know if y'all remember the Shadow Lounge. That's where I first started. That was my first time I ever performed. And also performed at Still Valley too, a long time ago. But I started making music. The first song I ever wrote was a song about my birth mother. Most of y'all know I'm adopted. Most of y'all don't. I was adopted at 10 months old. And I remember having a conversation with my birth mother. I met her when I around maybe like early 20s. And I remember having a conversation with her. And she said, you know what? If I would have kept your name, I would have named you Adonis Hill. My birth mother's last name is Hill, and she would have named me Adonis. And the reason why I started making music is because of her. I remember going through just battling my identity and just wondering who I am as a person, like where do I come from and whatnot, And I remember her saying that, and I was like, you know what, man, like I started doing my music because of her, and it's no disrespect to my mother who raised me. I love her dearly. But this is just about the music, and I started doing music because of her, because of my birth mother. And I was, I did so many songs talking about her and trying to meet her for the first time and searching for her. And I started doing music because of her. And I was like, you know what, man, like I don't want to change my name because I feel like that name has so much meaning behind it, of the reason why I started doing music in the first place. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to change my name to Adonis Hill. And I feel like, that name it's very impactful and means a lot to me. And I feel like with me being 35 now, almost turning 36, it's been a long time since I've, made any type of change, and I feel like it's time for change. I feel like I got a lot to say. And I feel like that this album and what God is giving me to say will impact the city of Pittsburgh, but also outside of the city of Pittsburgh. It's not about fame for me. It's really not. It's about change. I really feel like there's so many people out there that cover up their emotions, whether it's because of people who judge them, who say, "Oh, you're soft if you cry," and this and that. People are so judgmental, and that's why people hold back their emotions. And next thing you know, you lose. You find out they, took their own life, and you could have saved their life by just a few words. But because of the judgment people show so much towards people who are struggling mentally and can't even express themselves, it's like, where do I go? I can't trust anybody. They're judging me. I can't even express myself. I can't even cry anymore because I'm so numb to any type of emotion. And I want this album to, express healing. That's the main focus, healing. But not only for me, but for whoever listens to it. And also just understanding that it's okay to cry, that it's okay to, it's okay to struggle. We're not perfect. We all go through, but also that you can make it through, you know. And so, without me saying too much, man, and dragging on, man, that's my new name, man. You know, my new name is going to be Adonis Hill. The new album is called Emotions. You know, I promise you, this is going to be a movement. It's going to be a movement. It's a blessing. The Most High is speaking through me. He's been using me in the studio. I'm also I'm dropping a new single. It's called Through It All. And I'm going to, matter of fact, I'm going to share a clip of it, a sample of it, towards the end of the video. So listen, man, I appreciate you guys for watching this video, man. Please like, comment, share. Go subscribe to the channel too. I'm gonna be posting this on Facebook, but please like and comment on this and share this. Tell me your feelings about this video and how you feel, you know what I'm saying, about the name and then about the, you know, the album and all that stuff, the album art, everything, and the little sample that I'm going to give you at the end with this new single. It's a banger, I promise you. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I really do love you all of my supporters, man. Shout out to all of y'all, man. And please look out, man. Keep a lookout for the album, and I hope to see you at the listening party this summer, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. God bless. Y'all bless. And all that good stuff, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Peace.
Hey, pressure had me bound, but I'm moving different. Hurt so many times, I used to need assistance. Hey, putting on a show, I used to need a friendship. Now I'm focused on my own, I don't need no attendance. Changing up my conversations, I still can't trust nobody. Be still working on my patience. My goals ain't close to the money, but I got many investments. Life showed many lessons, thank the heavens. Looking down, these blessed hands covered me, seek the reverence. Cut these heathens off my timeline, it's all fine. No depression, that's my cosign. I'm cutting ties from these demons in my own mind. With silent cries, open wounds, I fought with open eyes. I kill pride off of haters with a new move. Who's who? I can't trust a soul with tennis shoes. They lace my views, now I'm back in school collecting. Educated, that's my preference. Cold world, 2 degrees, soon to be on my section. It's such a blessing. Kill up my depression. Learning every day, I'll have some challenges and messes. I'm searching for the surface, I'm fighting for my purpose. Be wise and make decisions, making sure that it's worth it. Cause when everything falls down, I hope that you bring it back. Fighting off the pressure, cause I know that you got my back. Cause I've been through it all. I've been through it all. Hey, yeah, through this life I've been learning.